because the first 15,000 of you will get your own Xfinity. Get here early, bring your friends and family, and enjoy the game. Phoenix fans, mark your calendar for Nick's Fall Finger The first 10,000 fans through the doors get a free foam finger. Folks, don't forget to come out to the game for Calendar Day. What better way to pass the year than with pictures of our Knicks City dancing? And don't forget, Knicks fans, we have tickets available to upcoming home games. Stop by the ticket booth for more information.
Don't forget to bring the family to upcoming games. We're giving away free team basketball. The first 5,000 fans.
And preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the New York Knicks here in New York. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Naz Reid, and it's MP in at point guard. Now here's MP, pass to Gobert. There's always going to be player movement in the offseason. I have to imagine some of those guys are still meshing with their new team.
His arms
It depends on the
so
player, BA.
wide.
With young guys, it can take more time to adapt. But for the veterans, they know what their game is about by this point.
Towns with the ball, defended by Gobert. The 3 is up. The shot by Towns, no good. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, BA, he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon. Quick decision-making by MP. I love how confident he looked taking that shot.
Here's Brunson. Outside Hart. Brunson, a screen on Reid. Hart goes in, and Hart throws it down.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Now here's Reid. McDaniels finds Reid. Shot clock at 6. Edwards for 3. Some solid defense from Brunson. The Knicks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Towns taking his time here. Pass to Anunoby. Bridges outside. Over MP. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Anunoby.
Oh, so solid from the mid-range. Bridges understands when to rise up from there.
MP, the pass to McDaniels. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. And here's MP from outside. Fires in the triple. MP's got 9.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Anunoby. Towns against Gobert. High post Towns. Outside Brunson. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul for the Knicks. Robinson, he's checked in for Hart. Clarkson comes in for Anunoby. And it's McBride in for Bridges. 1:49 left in the first. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson, a screen on Edwards. To the inside. Oh, and Reid with a block.
Outstanding defense by Reid there. He understands the importance of protecting the basket. Well, that's just a careless.
We've got Shake Milton. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Gershon Yabusele. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's McBride in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for New York right now. New York, again, can't hit.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, the Knicks look to go a little deeper down their bench this season. To that end, they signed veterans Jordan Clarkson and Gershon Yabusele. They fortified their reserves, and they hope it will bolster their roster for another deep playoff run.
Put him in good position. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Pass to DiVincenzo. Up top, Edwards. From deep, MP. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. Edwards got his 3rd assist of the night.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to you.
A star on the rise. Allie, thanks for the report. Pass to McDaniels. Back to MP. The 3 is up. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Milton with it. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's McBride. Knocks down the triple. McBride's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
He's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
DiVincenzo, pass to MP. Again, MP missing.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look. 2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
A new lineup here for New York. And then for Minnesota, Gobert's checked in for Ingles, and Reed subbed in for DiVincenzo. Anunoby passes to Bridges. And here's Brunson from the arc. And Brunson won't miss many of those.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Pass to MP. 3-pointer. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards has got 4 assists in the game.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
From deep, MP. Hart pulls it in. Knicks leading by 7. Outside Brunson. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. Edwards so good inside.
Well, look, it's tough to keep Edwards out of the lane and tough to stop him once he's in there.
For 3. Brunson misses. Timberwolves trail by 5.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Buries it from 3. Brunson's got 6.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
And so it's New York, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Welcome to...
They're getting manhandled. Falling behind, letting the crowd get into it, that affects your confidence. We'll see if...
And now an opportunity. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. MP really making a difference here.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Nas Reed out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's MP in at the 1. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Let's go with a 3. With the tip. Edwards pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 8. McDaniels from long range. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. And it's already hard enough to play D in this league. Some people feel that traveling has gotten out of control, Coach.
Well, I don't know if it's gotten out of control, BA. I think the referees do a pretty good job on traveling. I think what's important for the referees is they have to be able to determine which travel calls gain a guy an advantage and which ones you could let go because they have no effect on the play.
Here's McDaniels. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Brunson. Oh, taking it to him, Jalen Brunson.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Reed for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Bridges left side to the middle. Here's Towns. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
New York shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. And after that surprising Karl Anthony Towns trade, it took time for Minnesota to gel.
Yeah, last season some inconsistency, but they seem to find a groove down the stretch, capping it off with a deep run.
Here's Reed. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Hart with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. MP against Brunson. Back to Hart. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it to drop.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Edwards. And it's New York with a rebound. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. There's the triple. And Brunson with the bucket on the assist from Bridges. 13 points for Jalen Brunson.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game, 1st here in this second half.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the Knicks. They've come down in the rankings a little, landing in the 5th spot for now.
Well, I think for Minnesota, they have been putting in the work, and their ascension to the 2nd spot proves it. This team is hungry and might just keep climbing.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Hart. Fires from deep. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. The 3, DiVincenzo. Hart pulls it in. New York leading by 12. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Karl Anthony Towns is now familiar with the ethos of this Knicks team. He said they're gritty, they find a way to win, they never quit, bringing that New York mentality every single night. It's something that you recognize when you get to live in that kind of a culture. Back to you.
They are relentless. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Outside Brunson. Three-pointer, Bridges. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
DiVincenzo can't hit. New York has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the 3rd quarter. Anunoby passes to Hart. Brunson surveys. 6 to shoot. No good. In and out off the rim. Reed with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. And here's MP from outside. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Well, he had a great first half from 3-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
He was all alone on that one. Brunson's got 15.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
And here's MP from outside. Outside Reed to win the drought. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. And here's Brunson from the arc. Count it from distance. Brunson's got 12 points in just the second half.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. New York leading by 19. They've got Miles McBride. Karl. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And the 3 ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Outside Hart, beyond the arc. He can't get it to go.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
And here's MP from outside.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
He launches. Cleared away by Reed.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. Oh, excellent hustle by MP. He deserved to be rewarded with the bucket for his effort.
Outside Bridges. Now Brunson for 3. Cleared away by Reed. And stolen by Brunson. Here's Bridges.
That's the physicality Bridges brings.
Anthony Edwards. First personal foul. Second team foul. Mikal Bridges at the line. 2 shots.
That's good from Bridges. Bridges hits them both.
And every year, Bridges seems to take another leap. His work ethic and drive to improve is impressive.
MP. Oh, the long ball, no good.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
The putback, and he grabs the board and finishes it off.
Yeah, good luck moving Towns off his spot. He'll fight for every rebound.
MP! The long-range hit from MP.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Oh, it's off!
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
Beyond the arc. Oh, he can't hit it. New York leading by 9. Outside Brunson. Here's Hart. Now Anunoby. Now Hart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Bridges from downtown. Ooh, it misses.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
MP misses the 3. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Edwards against Bridges. Now Hart fires it from 14. Shot's no good. MP looking around. Let's loose for 3. Buries it from outside.
And there are some big-time points from this young man. MP proving that he's the guy when it's on the line.
The foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Timberwolves. Embiid. Fourth personal foul.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. Guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
First free throw is good. And that stretches their lead to 8.
At the line.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And stolen by Bridges.